Welcome back to another episode of Sean Does Maui. So today's my second to last day, full day that I'll be here on Maui, and I need to get a couple of souvenirs from people back home, so I thought I'll go into Lahaina. I haven't hung out in Lahaina for a while. Lahaina is a super old whaling town. Used to be a whaling town until whaling became illegal, I think in the 70s. And there's just a bunch of historic cool stuff here. So we'll walk around, get some footage, and I am standing at the site of the world's oldest banyan tree. We'll check that out in a second, but there's lots of cool stuff here. I'm gonna start this little adventure by doing a quick hyperlapse through town. Town is only a couple of blocks long, so it shouldn't take long. Let's take a look. It'll be a fun walk. Here we go. So that's really about it for Lahaina. It's only a few blocks long, but a ton of stores. You can see a lot of it's touristy stuff, and there are a ton of artists, a ton of fine art shops here. And so if you are a local artist, there's tons of artists on Maui, just because of the natural beauty and stuff. People do paintings, they do sculptures, they do metal carvings, you name it. But if you're an artist on Maui and you can get your art placed in one of these stores on Front Street, and that's what we just went down, you have theoretically made it on Maui. Pretty cool. So we'll take a look inside some of the stores. I don't know how much footage I'll get, but we'll take a look, see what there is. We'll go eat at Cheeseburgers in Paradise. Seat by the window. So my ex-wife asked me yesterday if I get nervous in public settings shooting video, and I really don't. And there's a few reasons why. The first one is I am 6'1", 210 pounds, and I'm 50 years old, so nobody suspects that I'm shooting a bunch of video. They just think I'm awkwardly holding a camera. And so what I do is I just basically ignore the fact that I'm shooting video. And that's how I get it done. Oh, and hey, Monica. Bubblegum shrimp. Because you need that. Going to Sargent's Fine Arts right over here. I've been in there before. They've got some pretty good artists, pretty expensive. Let's go see what's in there. Fleetwood's on Front Street, a Mick Fleetwood restaurant and bar. Mick Fleetwood of Fleetwood Mac. Pretty legendary. He's here on the island, and that's his bar. This is the side of where the old whaling ships used to come in. Now it's just kind of a marina and a spot where people like to surf because there's good offshore break. It's pretty cool. So this is kind of a funny story. These are remnants of an old fort. And what happened is in 1827, the local government basically outlawed Hawaiian women going on to the ships, which would be out there, because the men on the ships were lonely, and the royal Hawaiian family had recently converted to Christianity, and so the whaling captains decided to blame Reverend William Richard. And what they did is one of the whaling captains shot a cannon at the pastor's house. They also hurled insults at the pastor's house. Can you imagine? Yeah, we don't really like what you're doing, so we're going to shoot a cannon at your home. And so then the local government basically built a fort that took up the entire site of what's now the Banyan Tree to protect Maui from whalers. Wild story. The site of the first Western-style building in the islands of Hawaii. The actual foundation of the building was revealed in 1862 and is outlined here in brick paving. What a typo there, brutal. And King Kamehameha built the palace for his favorite wife, Queen Ka'ahumanu, but she preferred an airier grass house built nearby. Yep, sounds about right. Ooh, hot and sweaty. So that is it for my tour of Lahaina. Thank you so much for watching. So Lahaina it's a pretty major tourist type town. There's also a lot of history. If you get a chance to come to Maui, I would definitely come here. Lots of cool stuff. All right, thanks again for watching the video. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye. It is time to go swimming. Super hot.